Hello there. Welcome back. It's great to connect with you. And if you happen to be new, hi, I'm Michele. For this reading, we are going to be looking at the good stuff. We are going to tune in and see what you have been focused on. How is it coming back to you? How is it manifesting? What is coming out of the blue that you don't see coming, that is actually life enhancing for you, supportive of you? Why are we doing this reading? So that we connect in with that trend. That's a big part of manifesting from the soul, is connecting in with the synchronicities, to move into synchronistic timing, to connect into the universal flow that's coming through you as your individual flow. So we're going to look at what is coming up for you that you don't see, and within that is the good stuff that's coming to you. We want you to be open. We want you to be prepared. That's what the guides were saying. Be open, be prepared, be receptive. Expect positive results. Your input, your work, your focus is paying off. Now let's see, how is it paying off? All right. That's what we're going to do in this reading. Soul story number 1 here. Soul story number 2. Soul story number 3. Soul story number 4. And as always, you can skip ahead to this timestamps. Soul story number 1. Story. I'm hearing, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, there's so much energy in this reading. You've got 21, the numerology. It's the universe. And the stone you have is turquoise. Soul story number 2, you have awareness. The magician. And you've got the pyrite nugget. Soul story number 3, you've got light. Numerology 19. That's what you're vibing to. You've got desert rose, which is actually a form of selenite. I do believe it's the raw form of selenite. Soul story number 3, you have the truth. 20 is the number if you're vibing towards the numerology, and you have the Malachite archangel. So soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Let's connect in if you're going to do the alignment and attunement meditation with me. Otherwise, I will see you in the individual readings. Oh, and also I forgot. I have a Patreon community. It's amazing. I love it. I love the connecting there, the sharing. We do metaphysics, spiritualism, all for, parts of the occult, all forms of that. We have a monthly tier. However, I've been blogging and doing videos with energetic updates and the numerology forecast and report for the month. If that's something you're interested in, you can sign up for free for that. I think you just have to put your email in, and you're more than welcome to do that. I'd love to have you there. Say hello. If you came over from YouTube, say hi. So I just want to let you know that that is open for you. And if you want to connect further, you can connect with me on Instagram. Ways or to connect with me are in the description box underneath where the timestamps are. Okay, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Let's get into the meditation. And eyes open or eyes closed, begin to connect into the crown with a nice relaxed in-breath. And as you breathe out, just feel your awareness through God consciousness, through your soul, expressing and experiencing through your body. Begin to feel more completely God consciousness as you, through your soul, experiencing and expressing on this earth plane. In your own pace and pattern, breathing in, above the crown chakra, connecting through the higher self into the soul, relaxing into that alignment, consciously breathing out, feeling that alignment as you, through you, body, mind, spirit, soul. Begin to open up to the embodiment of the new emerging consciousness and feel that as you, expressing and experiencing on this earth plane. Connect into your breath, the breath of life. And feel that breath of life as you extending, experiencing as you in your life and life experiences. When you're ready, feel a centering inside, focusing back on your in-breath and out-breath, and center within. Bring your awareness into that space in between the in-breath and out-breath. Sacred space attuning to your heart, aligning to your soul. And when you're ready, choose the card. Cards are stones or crystals that most resonate for you at this time. God consciousness is you expressing, experiencing as you. Now let's get to the readings. Hello, soul story number 1. Wow, what's coming to you that you don't see is a major upgrade in your life. You have been working. I heard plugging away. The guides are watching. You've got a spirit team with you. You've got spiritual guides. You are so in alignment. Now, some of you are getting more into alignment. You're feeling it. You're feeling something has moved. There's something energetically that has moved. Maybe it's a block, but you're focused on manifestation. So what's coming to you is some kind of manifestation. That's the good stuff that's coming to you, is you're finally going to get some more results. Some of you haven't been getting results, or you've been feeling that your results are slow or not forthcoming. I feel right at this reading, even though it's a timeless reading, so whenever you get this, I feel the results immediate. Something is about to pay off. There is a positive result, a very life-enhancing result that's coming to you. Spirit wants you to focus on form, on creativity, on getting yourself out there more, whatever that means, and focus on what you can do with your tangible environment, your everyday living. Focus on what is tangible, the physical. Bring the metaphysical into the physical. Focus on your body, on health, on wellness. You're about to have a major turn in a part of your life that there's much more energy, vitality, focus. You can feel that an aspect or part of you or your life has left behind. So you can feel, I feel like they're showing me a doorway, going through a doorway, and it's like either the door shuts all the way or partly. You don't feel the wind. You don't feel the energy. You don't feel the air conditioning from that room. It's not getting in there. There's some influence that's no longer getting in and holding you back. So, of course, you have turquoise. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just saying, in fuego, you are on fire or about to be. So you've got this, see, you're in this cycle. And this is telling me this is a lot about you connecting in to universal awareness, universal consciousness, God consciousness, the all that is, through the higher self. There is some level of metaphysical prowess or adeptness or expertise that you have been exerting or using in the world. This tells me that you haven't been passive. Okay, now if you've come to this reading and you've kind of been a little bit passive, this is the message. This is not the time to be passive. All right, you have the universe here. We're going to put that right by the hematite. Make sure you can see that. The next card is, oh, destiny. Yeah. So the next guide card that comes out, this is what I call these. These kind of lead the reading. Is your destiny. You're on your path to destiny. Now, they are telling me that there is a change. There is a switch up in your destiny. And you've got the Ace of Cups. This, for many of you, is a new relationship coming in, but most importantly, it's a soulmate, someone to travel with on the path, specifically aligned to you and you're aligned to them. There's a strong alignment and attunement energy. They're one of your soul tribe. They're part of the soul group that you come in with. Now, that's going to be unexpected. That is the good stuff. That is what's coming in for you. Now, also what's coming in is that you have been on your path to destiny. And the next 3 to 6 weeks, there's going to be a lot of synchronicities that you're going to think something and it happens. You're going to think about a person, they call, or you bump into them, or you think about an idea. I just heard a knock on the door. Opportunity is knocking on the door. There's some opportunity that's coming to you, and the guides are saying, give a heads up. This is about making whatever you've been thinking about, dreaming about, manifest, to actually happen. You actually live through this. So because of where you are on your path to destiny, this is a big change for you. The other thing that I'm hearing to share with you is that there's about to be a breakthrough. You're breaking through something in your life that has held you back. Now, this could, for some of you, it's a belief, it's emotions, it's a feeling, it's an idea. Some of you, it's actually been your circumstances. The other good stuff that's coming to you is that you are going to be able to move. Those of you that have been wanting to move, it's either going to be in the summer or after the summer. There's a big move. Some of you, it is a universal move. It's a move out into another country or another way of living. There is, that's your future. There we go. Look at that. And ninth house. I don't know why lately they're having me, Spirit is having me do the weirdest kind of shuffling. Look at this. And these are compasses and there's wheels. So this is all about cycles. The message I'm hearing is you need to focus on the cycle you're in. Understand everything happens in cycles, and you're in a particular cycle. You need to keep aligning to the cycle. Pull back, watch, observe the cycle. What am I drawn to? Like sometimes we're in a more inward cycle. Sometimes we're doing a lot of little things around the house. Sometimes we have a lot of to-dos, or we have, we're in a paying bills cycle. You're in an expansion cycle. So your energy is wanting to expand out. You're wanting to have more fulfillment in your life. That's coming to you. It's about exploring. It's about new lands, new people. I'm being shown different people around you. I'm hearing different languages. Maybe you speak different languages. You're going to be speaking different languages. Some of you are going to be learning a new language. Some of you, part of the expansion has to do with broadcasting. Now, this is putting your message out into the world more, or being seen more. Some of you, I'm getting boating, I'm getting sailing, I'm being on the high seas. Now, this is also ups and downs in your life, but through these ups and downs, you've persevered. Literally, I am seeing some of you on a boating trip. I'm seeing whenever you get this, the summer, some of you, it's the fall, is a very fruitful time for you. There's going to be a lot of work, but also a lot of play. That's also some of the good stuff that's coming to you, is there's going to be a lot of play. There are new people entering in your life that are very, they're fun. There's a humor coming in. I'm also being shown, I'm being shown a lot of laughter. I'm showing new people around you. Now, there may be tension. Now, some of the other readings I've done have been showing this, and I actually wrote about this, the reason for this, on my Patreon. You can join as a free member to read it about what's going on with the energy between now and October, the energetic patterning and the new moon in Taurus, what that brought in. So I see that with you a little bit. Some of you are moving at a faster pace. I mean, even listen to my voice. I just feel like things are revving up for you, and that can cause a bit of tension in your relationships, work relationships, collaborative, maybe with your environment somehow. Yeah, see, look at that, Mars, because you want to move. You finally have the energy. You finally have the energy to have this breakthrough that you've been wanting, but it's your path to destiny. The people that you are going to be meeting are very destined at this time. It's fated. There's a lot of fated connections. I really feel like it's like the universe is watching you. This higher guidance is watching you, is guiding you, is observing you. I feel a lot of planetary influence. So this group, you have a lot of changes that could be read through the lens of your astrology chart. There's a lot of changes coming through for you. And this has to do with the transits that are taking place for you, or the progress, your progress chart. You could even look at that. You're going to be very focused. You're going to get a lot done. And the barriers are just moving. The limitations are just moving. The energy is finally coming back. The passion, the purpose. You're wanting to get back into life again. You are in a new cycle. Spirit wants you to know this. You have to understand this and tell yourself, I am in a new cycle. This is not the same cycle that I had before. Okay? Some of you have to understand that this is not the same cycle that you had before. You've changed. You've shifted. I talked about this on my Patreon, the soul shift. This is what I'm getting with this group. You've had a soul shift. So the soul shift means that your ego wow, that card just flew out. Your ego personality, wow, look at another 10. Look at this. Wow. Some of you, your relationships and how you relate with people is changing. Just what I said. because the way that you related to people is not the way that, this is it, karmic completion. You're one of the ones that have had a karmic completion, and I would say also karmic culmination. So you're going to be taking different aspects or parts of your life, weaving it together for something new. You've got a 10 here and a 10 here. 2 10s is a double turning point. That means 2 major areas at least. And with that 21-3, it may be 3 areas in your life there's going to be major change. Now, that could be health. That could be you going back to school. That could be you completing school. That could be you starting a new business. That could be a huge move, a scaling down to get to a better place. Some of you, it's up-leveling where you live, the environment, the house, the apartment, the flat. Some of you, it's a new car, a better car. This is about better living conditions in your life. You are leveling up. Now, some of this change is planned for change because you have the North Node here. I definitely feel North Node in the future. Some of you are moving across country or overseas. And some of you, this is on your own with a job. Or some of you, this is on your own, but you're going to be able to work better. There's better conditions or better opportunities where you're moving. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that there's better opportunities. Some of you, there is changes in relationship. Again, how you relate. Some people aren't keeping up kind of with your vibe. Pause to receive. I'm going to take this card. It came out. And that's because you've been giving, and doing. Now it's like you need to really open up to receive the blessings of the universe. This is about major blessings. I can't even tell you. Your life is going to so change. Some of you are already seeing the signs of that. Now, if you've already gone through the change, there's one next huge level of change. Some of you, I heard you got the job, you're going overseas. There's something you want to do by living overseas or going overseas, but the job takes you overseas. Or there's a lot of travel when you work, or some of you go on holiday overseas and then you end up staying, or you end up coming back because you get a job, or you find out, oh, there's work here, or I can work remotely, I can work from home. I'm seeing beaches. I'm seeing, I heard Chiron healing, Cairo, Georgia. I'm also being shown Greece, Crete, Paris. Some of you, Texas or back east, a lot of movement. I'm hearing Australia energy, Canada. There's a lot of cross-country movement. Okay, now before we get to tarot, we're going to finish with tarot, even though I usually like finishing with the runes. Let's see, the rune cards. Wow, open up. Wow, open up. This is the time for you to open up and receive. You've completed something. Things are going to get a lot easier for you. Let's see what cards you have here. It's hard to just read it. Introspection, but this is what you're coming out of. This is your past. Now, what's the present? Yeah, release and let go. Let the energy glide you. I really get you as a bird, and you have to connect with the draft, connect with the flow, the energy. Some of you are afraid of that. You're like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm make the wrong decision. You're trying to overthink it. The energy is carrying you where you need to go. And this is the unknowable, weird. This is destiny. This card, weird, in the runes, means destiny. It has to do with fate, following the unknowable. Because these changes that are happening for you, soul story number 1, are so big, you cannot plan for them. You can plan, you can do what you want, but it's like, it reminds me of years ago when I lived in Europe, and the first time I did not plan. I was supposed to go with someone else, and then months later I went. And then I had an opportunity to live there for a few years. And I didn't plan it. It came out of the blue. That's what I'm talking about with you. There's some things that your soul has, cooked up, basically. It is an alignment. There are destiny issues with your soul that the triggering is happening now. And what does that mean? There's some, oh my God, I can't believe this. Now you got the wheel, another 10. 3 major areas in your life are changing. Strength, to the world. You see me shuffling here. I'm not playing. Soul story number 1. Wow. Out of the gate, you are just going there. Look at that. 3 of projects picking up. And I'm going to take this because to me, this tower moment is freedom. Freedom to do your projects. Projects move forward. You move forward. With that Mars energy, there's movement. You're able to finally move forward. The obstructions fall by the way. You have the support. You have the help. You're going to be working also more project-based. There's something about you working more project-based in your life. So there's a releasement with changes. A lot of you, this is mental, releasing what you perceive has held you back. A thought, a belief, or an idea, or a should, or I have to. So you've got, again, that wheel there. Transformative energy that's coming in for you. Another 10. You've got the Strength card. Leo energy, the World. You've got the World twice. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio energy. Look for changes between Taurus and Scorpio time, Leo and Aquarius time. So Taurus, Leo time, okay? Scorpio, Aquarius. Those are your power times right now that are helping you. Align with this energy of more self-expression, be out there more in the world. Your strength is working with you. You have this inner strength to move forward. Knight of Wands, that's a move. That's movement. That's movement with a career, either career change, new career coming in, or a job coming in, or projects. This is also for some of you a move, and this move moves you forward in your life. Okay, let's get a message from through the Astro Dice from Spirit. You're on your path. Look at that Aquarius energy. I don't believe. Oh, 5th house. Told you, projects. Neptune. I hope you guys can see this. I have to figure out how to put this. So this is Neptune in Aquarius in the 5th house. So this is focus on your projects. Those of you that are entrepreneurs, those of you that want a side gig, a side hustle, gig work, part-time work, consulting, writing, projects, move forward. Whatever that is, you need to move forward. And move forward on the project. Take action now, however small, take action. Because what's coming in is a payoff that frees you up to go in a new direction of much more fulfillment in your life. Some of you, this is fulfilling work. Some of you, it's both fulfilling work, fulfilling relationship, fulfilling friends, fulfilling environment. Your soul is guiding you towards fulfillment, manifesting fulfillment in your life. That's what this is all about. Let's put this on here. Well, that's where you're going. Look at it's between here. North Node. You know, we have Jupiter is going into Gemini, so look at communication, look at online media, extending yourself in the world and extending your message. This is all about aligning to the frequency of your soul, which wants more fulfillment. You're going to get more fulfillment in your life. All right, Soul Light, I'm going to give you a little Tibetan meditation bell on that. Your Soul Insights mantra to support you is, I'm aligned to the positive changes and life-enhancing direction of my life, directed by my soul. Lots of love and light, and I'll see you in another reading. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you chose Soul Story number 2, this is your reading. So let's look and see what is the good stuff, the soul juicy stuff that's coming for you. I call it soul juice. First of all, your mind is one of your best assets. And if you don't think so, and you have, conditioned response patterns, circular thinking, quote unquote negative thinking or doubts, this is the time where you can move past this. You can process that energy, journal about it. You can just say the opposite. If you're thinking, I don't think I can do this, or I can't do this, then say, once you say that, well, possibly I can, or other people do, why not me? Really use your mind. I just heard this month. So this is obviously a timeless reading, but I am doing this, I think on the 8th or 9th. It's the 8th of May. And I just heard Mayday, Mayday. Something's coming up, like a warning for you to not go in a certain direction. What does that mean? There's something that you think that you need to do or course correct. And I'm hearing keep the course, work on the mind, the mindset. You're about to have a breakthrough in your thinking, your approach, your ideas or your beliefs in yourself. You've got the pyrite here, this pyrite nugget, one of my favorite stones. Let's put it by the big pyrite here. You've got awareness, which is the magician. So I get there's, triumph and success at the bottom. So something you're thinking about or cooking up, I get it. Move beyond the thinking. Connect into visioning, visualizing, opening up. You're about to get some kind of great idea or a download that greatly helps you financially, that helps your value, your worth, and yourself. It's going to also make you and or your business better. Something that you do, there's something you're about to tweak. There's some shift that you're about to do. Some of you it's on social media. Some of you it's about what you're sharing or talking about or what you're doing. I just heard also on the job. There's some idea, there's some new approach, there's something you're adjusting or tweaking that brings you a lot of success. Okay, or gets the ball rolling towards more success. These are guide cards. Let's put these here. Oh, and you've got wisdom. Yeah, see, wisdom. I thought so. Hierophant. So you've got Virgo energy here, a Virgo, Gemini energy, Taurus energy. Now, what am I getting with this? Your wisdom, your livelihood. Oh, and you've got, I didn't look at these cards. I shuffled and mixed them up. You've got the Ace of Swords. Triumph, success. You're overcoming doubt and difficulty. You're learning from the past. I really feel like for some of you, this is teaching, something you're going to be sharing, or you've learned from the past. You've learned from past mistakes. You've learned from other people's mistakes. You're really taking this kind of learning lesson approach right now and applying what you've learned. So there is a new idea, insight, input. It's activated and it gets you in a new direction. So I'm also hearing patience. Let's put these two guide cards here. And let's put that there. A lot of you are starting to have a new idea or a different idea about how to work. So one of the things that I feel the good stuff that's coming for you is a better idea or more ideas and also a new direction. There's an opening or an opportunity for you to share or teach what you do. Some of you, this is online education. Some of you, this is also in person. I'm definitely getting a lot of teachers, scholars, researchers. I'm getting some of you are going to be traveling. There's an idea to travel or take what you do on the road is what I'm hearing. Be aware of the opportunities. Spirit is bringing you an opportunity to do more of what it is that you want to do. There's also contracts. That's another goodie that's coming to you, is some kind of contract. Read the contract, read the fine print. Some of you that you are going to have an attorney or somebody help you. Could be coaching. There could be coaching. Are you a coach? Let's look at this. I think that's plenty. So we start with the 8th house. The mystery, 4610. This is new ventures or business. Some of you are integrating more of the spiritual or spirituality or the occult in your business. Midheaven. That may be the key that helps you be more successful or do more of what it is that you want to do. Then we've got 5th house, passion. This is passion project. I'm getting a manual, a teaching manual. I'm also hearing Manuela, abuela, something about the grandma. Some of you are taking some ancient knowledge. It could be from your grandmother. I heard abuela, so abuelita. I'm hearing something about someone's taking a language course. Some of you are preparing, through the course or your studies, you're preparing for something. It does show the test, you passed the test. Now this could be life test, this could be like a literal test, a licensing test, or a test in school. You've got strength And the last card, you've got sustainability. Yeah, sixth house. Accept the changes that are coming in your routine. It might feel like a debilitating or uncomfortable, but you're going to have a breakthrough. Whatever you're doing day to day is changing your life, is changing your world, and is creating a new direction. Now, this new direction is going to come from some idea. Could even be something you see online or you read about or someone tells you or shares with you. Some of you could overhear something and it's like, oh, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I need to do. That's what I want to focus on. So you're being asked to really connect in through the mind. Now, for some of you, this is also communication because you have Gemini and Virgo there. So this could be about communication, that you need to talk things through, or you might be talking to, I just heard a healthcare professional. There could be a coach. You're bouncing ideas off of something, someone that has more experience. That's the breakthrough. You're either going to read something, watch something, or you're working with someone that has more experience or some useful experience for you that helps you on your road to success. Now, this could also be in regards to a project or particular projects, or how to get yourself out there and how to change. Oh my God. Cannot believe this. Just that I'm saying change, we've got change. Some of you, how to change career, change your life, whether it's healing. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's a spiritual based business. It's how do you make these changes? That's what's coming in. How do you make the changes? You're going to have to, and with the sixth house, there's a lot of self-discipline to follow your dreams. Okay. So you're going to have a breakthrough with your routine. You're going to have the time, the energy, the focus. You're going to have the support, the help that you need to move you forward on what it is that you want to do. Now, some of you, this is health. There's a breakthrough there that you get the right medical professional, doctor, healthcare. You read something, watch something. For a lot of you, this change comes in your work or some kind of creativity or creative project. You're almost there to launch. You could be launching something. And I feel that it does very well. Now, you're going to have what the next breakthrough is. You finally have the mental, emotional focus. You've healed enough to move forward. Ask for help. Ask your guides for help. I need help in this area. Send me someone. Some of you, this is also an assistant. I'm getting that you could be working with an assistant or a virtual assistant, or there's a change in your assistant or who helps you. Some of you, it's business school, or you're applying what you learned in school into some particular trade or creative outlet. But there's definitely change coming with under the 8th house, house of Scorpio, and change right there. And you've got 5 here, 2 5s. That's telling me there's definite change. And you've got the 5th house. So what the breakthrough for you, or what the good that you don't see coming, is change. Life-enhancing change in your life that allows you to follow your dreams more. You're going to have the time, the energy, or the focus to put the time into your projects or follow your dreams. You might have been a bit scattered, but something's coming in, really shifting your energy and your focus in the way that you can get things done. There's a big focus for you right now is the to-dos, the daily tasks, what you need to do to keep the midheaven going, your career going, or your big dream or your big vision going. You're finally going to you're going to have headway. You're finally going to have some consistent, Spirit wants you to know it's consistent headway. Look at that, 10 of Cups. To what it is that you want to do. The Sun, wow. Under change. Sun is a very good card to get for creativity also. That Leo energy, 4 of Cups. Knight of Swords. And let's take one more, and the High Priestess. That's coming in with the awareness. It's psychic awareness. Some of you it's a spiritually based business, or somehow you're using your intuition, your body wisdom. You could be working holistically. A lot of you feel this partnership is with the divine or with your higher self. You're feeling very in sync with this aspect of you, the higher self, the soul, the navigating principle of you. You're feeling very connected. Let's see what we got here. It's going to take the discipline, but you're going to have the energy. But a lot of you, this is a healing on a psychic wound, a healing of your, I don't know, I just heard sensory perception. You could have been feeling on overload. You're getting a handle on the health issue, the allergy. You're getting a handle on the sensitivity is what I'm getting. Turquoise, look at that, courage, justice, being able to move forward. So Willow, the sun, victory. So you've had a result that you have wanted. All right, soul story number 2. You've had a result. You've had something that you've wanted to, I heard manage. You're going to be able to manage your time better. You manage your energy better. That's what you don't see coming, or it's already starting to happen, and you're kind of thinking, oh, am I going to be able to make it? Am I going to be able to do this? What comes next? Rado, movement, travel. So I would say whatever job or whatever position you're doing, or whatever you're doing on the side, you have the energy to complete it, to move forward on it. And I feel like there's a little quantum leap. There's a push that's coming for you. Things, rado, move forward, they travel. Your creativity or creative solution to what it is that you want to do. So whatever the problem is, the issue, the concern, the solution is coming in. There's success. There's a victory. You overcome challenges. You overcome problems. That's the good that you don't yet see. Either a lot of inner work, or you've become aware of a pattern, subconscious pattern, that now you are able to go beyond that pattern. Sorry about that. All I'm getting with you, a big thing, is the ability to move forward. There's a lot about the ability to move forward. And Tiwa is very good. Tiwas or Tir is really good for overcoming health ailments or conditions. It's strength and stamina, the ability to move forward, having the energy, having the focus. That's what I get a lot with you with this Ace of Swords. There's a focus there. So whatever you're coming to this reading about, there is a change coming in your life that brings this stability, more consistency for the success that you want in a particular area of your life. A lot of you, it has to do creatively. Some of you, it is the body or a condition, a mental, emotional condition, a physical condition. Again, you either find the help, the partnership, the practitioner, or something you're doing on your own. It's working. The changes that you're making in your life are now bringing the healing. You're in partnership with your body. You're in partnership with the divine, with your higher self. In partnership with the universe. You're not fighting. And so you have this self-discipline now to create the intended reality. That's what wants you to know. You're able now to create the intended reality. You are a co-creator. That's also what the Hierophant is, number 5. So there's a lot of emotional fulfillment, security, and stability that's coming up for you to be able to move forward. It's also showing relationships doing better also in your life. There's an improvement in relating in your life at this time. So victory, energy, success, focus, moving forward. Whatever hiccups or whatever kind of held you back, there's a positive forward movement right now. I'm getting even motion with the body, the more motion within the body, or more movement. Movement on a particular project that goes well, that gets you to a next level. I feel like a lot of you, because you are attaining more of what you want, it's getting success. Success breeds more success. You're also asked to take a time out, because you're going to need to take a time out to kind of reset, because then things get moving again. Trust your intuition. We've got Pisces energy here, Leo, of course. We've got Scorpio energy. You've got Taurus, and you've got Virgo and Gemini energy. So some of you, this could be with a project that has to do with writing, also, or some form of communication. It's coming up for soul story number 2. It's the communication. Mercury. Wow, Mercury and Aries in the 10th house. You're a communicator. Put it out there. 10th house career. something you put out there in circulation about what you do or a how-to, or you're teaching or sharing, or some of you it's about how to be more productive, it takes off. So whatever you're working on is about to take off. Now with Mercury, oh no, it's not Mercury, it's Venus. Venus in Aries. That's the 10 of Cups. It's doing more work that's more fulfilling. So you're what's also going to happen is you're going to have more downtime or leisure time during the day, doing your work. You're going to find that you get more stuff done in less time. So there's some level of efficiency that's also coming in for you. All right, so like, going to pause it here. These are just quick tune-ins. I'm going to do some more for next week, because I really want to hone in on what are the changes, what are the openings, what have you completed. For you, the Soul Insights mantra I'm getting for you is, I am divinely guided through the changes. And for some of you, I am inspired, passionate, and impassioned about my life and soul's purpose. This is about harnessing that passion, that fulfillment. But you're going to have the time to do it. Good for you. Something moves. So moves around schedule-wise, or your mental, emotional headspace, especially your mindset shifts. You're going to get a lot more done. Boom, 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 boom. All right, Radiant Soul Light. Lots of love and light to you. And I will see you in another reading. Hi, welcome. If you chose soul story number 3, this is your reading. We're going to look at the good stuff. What's the good stuff coming to you? What are the positive payoffs and results for your time, energy, your work, and perhaps even what you don't see coming? I heard follow the light. You're connecting to your own light. There's something that you're following within you that is starting to open up. For some of you, it literally is a portal of light. There's like this vitality, this vibe about you. I feel people drawn to you naturally. Now, you've got selenite here, the desert rose, and there's a bundle. I feel like a lot of you are unraveling something, a mystery, something that you didn't quite understand, whether about your circumstances or about yourself. But I also am getting you have the gift, you have the package, you've got the whole package. You're putting the package together. Some of you are branding or rebranding. You're doing something different with your life, with your career. You're really taking this overview, or you have been. This is going to bring a lot of unexpected gifts. That's what I get with you. What's new and changing with you, what's the good stuff for you, is unexpected gifts. Now, why? Because you're aligned. Look at this, the light. Yeah, there's a lot of the sun card. This is some new beginning. There could be a glow up, a breakthrough, unexpected, all of a sudden. I feel changes in your environment, changes in your body, your physical body, whatever it is that, whether it's by you or just perceiving. Now, some of you, the change is just internal, but people see it externally. Something's different about you. I can hear people saying, wow, something's different about him, or something's different about her, or there's a confidence, there's a comfort in the body. Now, for some of you, this is going to be changes in your physicality, whether hair, makeup, I don't know, beard, mustache, clothing. A lot of you have gotten rid of a lot of stuff. Maybe you've gotten rid of clothing or certain stuff that doesn't suit you. Some of you, this is due to some kind of fitness shift, fitness regime. But all in all, I feel like a big thing for you is you're feeling better. And I just heard laughter, better and better. It's getting better. You're coming out of a dark night of the soul. You're coming out of some kind of shadowy time, shadowy material, focusing on shadow material, focus on your inner healing is starting to pay off. It's bringing this new beginning or turning point. You also have a bit of protection. Now, selenite is also a very high vibrational crystal. It's very light, it's cleansing, it's purifying, but it's also magnetizing, or, it's also very magnetic. So that could have something to do. Then you've got 17:8 here, hope. Look at all that light. There's a lot of light coming in for you. This is the time of the light. Let's put that on there. Oh, look at, you've got prosperity begins, and then, I didn't even know you got an extra card here. I don't know how that got in here. Discontent and boredom, 4 of Cups. I think soul story number 2 had 4 of Cups. So out of your discontent, there's some new level of prosperity. Some of you could have been feeling not very fulfilled in your life, or even at this reading, if you're not feeling very fulfilled, you're thinking things are a little boring, humdrum, you don't feel pizzazzy, you don't feel, you don't feel like your life is, all that. Maybe you're feeling something's missing in your life. You've turned within. There's something that's coming in that brings you into a new cycle. Now, this new cycle, I had to pick up a couple cards. This new cycle is bringing, again, it's a lot with the body. Where are your changes coming right now? The good stuff for you is all about the money and body. Obviously also emotional, mental health, but it's because you're feeling better about your body, you're feeling better in your body, you're feeling better about your circumstances is what I'm hearing. With some of you have made peace with where you live or your circumstances, your financial situation. You've taken an honest assessment of where you're at, and you're making changes. And those changes are paying off. So whatever changes you're making, especially if it has to do mentally, a little bit mental, emotional, but a lot physical, on the material plane, on the financial plane, and the money plane, in your routine, in your focus in life, you're getting much more tangible, much more grounded about what you're doing. There is new growth that's coming in your life. That's another good stuff. There's growth where I just heard where there was sadness and despair, there's something new coming in. Okay, those cards wanted to come out. Home. Now, the 4th house, the home, you could have been inward quite a bit. Again, I feel like you're coming out of something. There's this heavy inner work, or maybe you had a transit through your 8th house. It could have been heavier emotions, or emotions about the past, or past relationships, past situations. You might have been doing a lot of deep healing work, energetic work, even work on the body or spiritual work. For some of you, I feel like this has to do with something that you've inherited, that you've taken on, that you're either coming to peace with or you've shifted, because then we go into Leo energy, shine. And of course, we have the Sun card, which is ruled by Leo, and then we have the Star card with that hope. So there is this new hope that's coming in for you. I heard hope springs eternal. Let's move this over here. Whatever you're hoping for has a good chance of coming through. Okay, I'm going to actually leave that here because they're telling me this lined up person. Homebody, working from home. You're not going to be a homebody so much. That's going to be another shift that's coming for you. You have to follow the energy. So do you see what you're coming out of? Even with this orange here, you're coming out of this kind of healing, deep renewal phase. I'm hearing there'll be more hope for the future, more hope for your future. Now, some of you, this is again on a, so you're moving into a phase of activation. Wow, business. So part of you, again, what you're not seeing coming, and what I feel is the good stuff for you, is a positive change financially, financial increase, and also with people that can really be helpful or supportive in your career at this time. So a piece of the good stuff I see coming for you is people that can actually help you do more of what you want to do. You're activating, you're going to a next level in your career, and you've got solar flares for activation. So let's look at that. Let's put the collaboration. I'm going to put this here for the 10th house. I'm going to put these two together because the midheaven is the characteristic is the 10th house, especially in Placidus. And then you've got the 11th house here for Aquarius and the solar flare activation. Look at all of that activation, all of this light something you're being asked to go in front of someone, in front of a group. For some of you, this could be on stage. It could be obviously on social media. It could be YouTube. It could be in front of a group, a boss, a guild, a board of directors. It could be in front of a, there's presenting. There's something you're going to be presenting, and it goes well. Now, this could be a meeting that goes well, a contract that comes in that helps you, bumps you up to the next level. Some of you, this is some kind of review, whether online or job review, and it goes really well. So right now, the good stuff for you has a lot to do with money, finance, career, your job, to some degree your projects, if that's part of your career, and also your ability to attract more of what you actually need and want. There are new groups or groups forming around you, or there's expansion through groups. That making sense for you? Let's see what we got here. Numerology cards. Okay, soul story number 3. I just see a lot of light. You're making your light, your individuality, your uniqueness, or your gifts, or what you're trained in, or what you studied. You're making that work for you. It's bringing you an exchange financially. You're going to have more than one source of income. If you're really drawn to this, wow, intuition. Are you using your intuition? 10th house, this could be something that has to do with creativity, self-expression. This could be art, artists, and this could be also using your intuition. Use your intuition on upcoming changes in your life. Look at this, even orange. So a lot of solar plexus energy, 3rd chakra, solar plexus chakra, and a lot of sacral energy. So this has a lot to be what's coming up for you, the good stuff, comfortable, confident, more comfortable and confident to be you, to shine your light, to share your insights, to do things your way, to create, to put yourself out there, to package yourself, to brand yourself, to promote yourself. Let's see what these are. Ooh, love, partnership, and parenting. Okay, let's see. Well, I do get teachers with this. I do feel like some of you, you could find out if you resonate. This is for a small amount of you. There could be a pregnancy, because whenever I see this card, I think of pregnancy, and I am getting a lot of 2nd and 3rd chakra energy. Some of you are wondering, are we going to be parents or good parents? Yes. Some of you are getting in a relationship that you end up having children. You're going to be talking about parenting. Now, whether this is you're going to have another child or children together, or it's a blended family. Some of you, it's about partnering up with someone. I just heard to blend the family. And you could meet them at a spiritual center, church, synagogue. Some of you, there's something about going to the flea market. That's interesting. Or farmer's market. They're meeting someone at the farmer's market. Go to the farmer's. You're going to meet someone at the farmer's market. I just heard this. This is for someone. Your partner is at the farmer's market. You meet them walking around at the farmer's market. You meet them walking around at the farmer's market. You're eating something. Or they're eating something, and you ask, where'd you get that? Or they ask, where'd you get that? You're going to meet up, you're going to bump into a friend. This is, a tangent at the farmer's market. Or maybe you did already. Some of you selling at the farmer's market, or you're going there, I do hear what's changing is that you're going to be eating better, okay? I see, look at that, happy ending. And then you also had domestic harmony. That didn't come out, but you got a happy ending. So there's a happy resolution to relationships. Some of your relationships, there's a shift there where things are going to feel better for you. Got that love, partnership, happy ending. There's a better connection in regards to relationship. Okay, hold on. There's another message. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your relationship. Don't doubt your relationships. another shift for you, the good stuff is you're going to have some people, partnerships, relationships that talk positively about you, recommend you for something, for some work, or give you a referral. This is clients appreciating you more, customers. There's a shift in relationship where you're seeing your relationships in a new light. You're seeing the benefit. You're going to be wanting to connect more with people and connect through relationship. And you intuitively will know who to connect with. Let's see what we've got here. Aha, Hagaz, destruction, crisis. This is the change. The good stuff for you is there's a healing crisis, or there already has been, and it's got you in a new direction with new energy. Look at that. Victory. There's something with soul story number 2 with you. I'm really getting a vibe with you with soul story number 2 as well. So if you felt a resonance also to soul story number 2, you might want to watch that. There might be some messages for you. You're really rehabilitating and renewing second and third chakra, your intuition, your body wisdom, your connection to your body. A lot of you, there's been a disconnect, whether through conditioning, illness, or maybe you were just stressed or focused on other things, or in your head, things up in the air. You're getting back in the body. And I see someone changing the wardrobe. There's changes in wardrobe. Yeah, a lot of you are really kind of, I said, you dress well. You look good. Now, this could be because of the job, or because you intuitively know you're up-leveling for a reason. Maybe there's a different job or something new is coming in. Maybe it's also attracting this relationship, this love partnership. You're going to start dressing better, and this person is going to see you. Now, what is this? Introspection, and I want to say waning gibbous. After the full moon. So this is that introspection, the mystery. I'm going to put that here. That's caused a change in your health, positive change in health and finance. You've broken a habit. This is a good time to break a habit. So some of you that have had an addiction or a habit that's become too habity, you maybe don't want this habit anymore, you're changing that. Because look what we have here. Iwas, trust, partnership. And you've got love, partnership. Now, this could be partnerships with friends that are very loving, very supportive, kind, compassionate, empowering, encouraging. I'm really getting a lot with some good friends here. And then we have trust and partnership. Things move. So things move in your career in a very life-enhancing way, in a way that brings a lot more abundance to you. So if you have been more inward, discontent, depressed, dissatisfied, a big shift for you that's coming in is you're going to feel better about your life, better about yourself, your body, better about your image, better about how you look, how you feel. Now, some of you, this is just an internal change that affects you externally. Some of you, this is both, inner, outer change. Some of you, this is, you've been going through this inner change, and now it's starting to take shape and form externally. I get a lot with eating leafy greens, more vegetables. Some of you are really lightening up with the foods that you eat. You're not eating as heavy or dense foods, as rich foods or fried foods. It could be greens and vegetables. I do hear farmer's market again, and somebody's going into catering, or you are a caterer, or you're doing waitering or hostessing, something in the food service. And that's going to go well. Things pick up there. Maybe it's tips or whatever. Some of you could be managing a restaurant. Again, I get a managerial role. There's a new position coming in for you. Some of you are thinking of opening your own business, and I do feel it. I don't know if it could be clothing. It could be something with food, or you're having an opening, a launch, or there's something that you're going to go to. Some of you, you're meeting somebody through this event. So there are going to be more events around your neighborhood and or community. There are some events coming up, I feel, that are going to be really good for you. So there's a lot more with people and relationships, resonating relationships, relationships that are with people that just more get you. Seven of Pentacles, planting. Someone's working in a garden or working with food, diet, nutrition. We go from the Seven of Pentacles to waiting to the Star. We got the Star twice for hope. That's healing. That's healing mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, the body healing. I just heard France. I've been a lot with France lately. Paris, different parts of France, but I also hear Frank. Four of Cups you've got twice. Okay, let's see. Soul story number 2 got 4 cups. So let's see what's the message. Don't be afraid to take time out. 7 of Pentacles. Follow through, but don't push. Follow through, but don't push. And there we go. 7 of Wands. Trust. Courage to move forward. Living more from your heart. Trusting. You're trusting yourself in the situation more. You're trusting people more. You're trusting your relationships more. So there's definitely positive movement, life-enhancing movement. One thing that the good stuff coming to you for some of you is a new car and or a move, a very beneficial move, whether this is office, career, job move, job change, or move. I feel household move is what I'm hearing. The stress, the tension that you've had is starting to release. You're releasing energy and you're feeling, oh, I'm doing it. I'm getting ahead. I'm moving. I'm doing this. I'm making, whatever it is, the goal, the addiction, whatever you left behind, the habit. It could be a mindset. You're moving forward. But also you got to stop and smell the flowers, you know, the leaves. I'm getting cooking. I get basil. Some of you could start cooking more. Some of you could have something in food service, or you have an idea to cook, or maybe you're a private chef, personal chef, or maybe you just get a lot with those delivery food service. I don't know. I'm getting a lot with food with you guys. The other thing, there's certain things that you've planted and they're going to start growing. There's certain projects, certain ideas you've had, certain things that you've planted, the seeds within your life, yourself, or someone else, or another group or company, or a partnership. It's starting to take hold and that moves you forward. So again, I feel like there's something about you being noticed more and appreciated more. Okay, let's get one more message from Spirit through the Astro Dice. 10th house, South Node. Let's look at this. In Sagittarius, in the 10th house. Take what you know and apply it now. So some of you could be going back to something, an idea, a philosophy, a project, an old career or job, or someone from an old career or job or old part of your life could now be kind of catapulted with that Hagalaz, which is kind of like the tower, could be catapulted in your life. Take what you know. It's fruitful. Use what you know and what you have. A lot of you are getting paid. There could be retroactive pay. There could also be some kind of legal dealing or settlement or some kind of money insurance payout. There could be more money accrued from an investment like a CD or savings that is coming to you. Okay? All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am safe and secure in the changes I'm making. I am ready for abundance and increase in my life. Lots of love and light. Hello, Radiant Soul. If you chose Soul Story number 4, this is your reading. I have a feeling you might have chose more than one story. All right, you have got the Malachite Archangel. You're guided through changes. Spirit wants you to know you are protected. I heard you're in an enclosed space, or visualize and vision an enclosed space, a circle of light around you, connecting in through the aura of light. This circle of light protects you. You are protected as you move forward in your life and through the changes. A big part of your protection is because the changes that are happening are on the Akashic right now for you. They are deemed true. 20, truth, judgment. You're turning away from something, an old life. Some of you are going within, you're reevaluating. The good stuff coming to you is planned change, foreseeable change. The timing is there. You're moving out of being stuck and not seeing the payoff or the results. You're looking, you have a positive expectation. Spirit wants you to expect positive results. And look at this, you've got the Tower. That's why. So Spirit wants you to know that the upcoming changes that are happening, they may, oh wow, look at this, accelerated in emotion and passion. You've got not only one of the aces, Ace of Wands, passion, ignite, accelerated motion. Wands energy. A lot of you stuck or stagnant, you're at a new venture, a new time, a new timing in your life, a new aspect. Things are really going to start picking up in your life. That's the good stuff. Moving past stagnancy, moving past limitation, constriction, being misunderstood, connecting more to your inner truth, your inner knowing. Some of you have found your truth. You've found what you want to do or what you are meant to do. And now you're creating the steps, or you're using the blocks you had on your past and what you learned to move forward. Now, okay, I'm going to just do the cards and see what's, because definitely I can feel this, like under this rushing river. This river that's coming under. There's things that are really starting to pick up with you. A lot of you feeling more impassioned, more passionate about yourself, your life. Also some new direction that's coming in your life. This is pretty immediate. So the changes I'm getting for you, the good stuff, is for sure it's immediate. Even at this reading, some of you are probably saying, oh my God, I already feel it, or this is already happening, or things are picking up, or something was slow or a bit stagnant. You're at you're getting towards the conclusion of something in your life that you've been planning. You've been planning or working on. Some of you, this could be a launch, because I've got Neptune, I've got vision here. It's now possible to create the foundation for your vision. This vision that's coming in, let's put that pyrite there. Malachite, changes from the heart. Look at this, progressions, journey, moving forward. Ooh, got a lot of cards here, but I'll take them all. 10th house, I knew it, authority. This has to do with connecting to your own inner authority. And I think of this a little bit, even though it's 10th house, it's midheaven, but it could also be, I get the vibration of the Emperor. Yeah, your vision for your career or your new life is paying off. Some of you have had a vision of what you want to do. And the good stuff for you is it's starting to pay off. Look at that, Neptune. So it could be Neptune in Pisces. Some of you could have Neptune in Pisces. Or is there a transit there? With transiting Neptune, where is it? What is this doing? Moon, wow. A lot of you could work psychically. Do you guys work psychically? Let's get some, cultivate. Look at that, cultivate the vision, Neptune. Let's put that here. You're cultivating yourself to go to that higher level, to have that new vision. The journey, you're progressing. So you're on this journey, but you're progressing in your work, your career, your life. A lot of you have been doing a lot of focus on manifestation, perhaps even affirmate, perhaps the name it and claim it. It's starting to pay off here, gang, is what I'm seeing. You're progressing, the progression, your progressed chart is giving you this energy of manifestation, of creativity, of taking your vision and putting it into some manifested form. I'm going to take a couple more of these on that side because I want to make it matchy-matchy. The guides are very happy with you. If you're not happy with yourself right now, you're going to get happier and happier because things are moving and you're getting more energy, more impassioned. But also I feel with this passion, look at this transit, all this thing about movement, certain areas of your life being more highlighted, a new business idea, a new venture. Write it down. Do a voice note. You're getting ideas. There's a card that fell. Aha! You're getting ideas, and I was starting to say act upon it. I'm glad we did this. So blocks, movement, your blocks are stepping. You've learned something. I almost get Saturn learning lessons here if I was going to put a little astrological spin. You've learned how to manifest or create, and Spirit wants you to say, do it bit by bit or little by little. You're not yet jumping, but things are going to accelerate. You've put something in motion, a business idea. There's something you've put in motion, but a lot of you are getting out of the little boxes. You've been in boxes or a box. Your life has been little. Your life is about to extend or expand. Now, this activation that's coming in for you, though, has a lot to do with movement, getting things done, following through. I think Spirit is saying, though, that there's going to be, what you don't see coming is people asking for your help, your services, customers, clients. Wow, love partner, that one keeps coming out. So there's a theme right now. One of the good things that people aren't seeing right now is that their relationships are improving and you're getting a new relationship. Especially if you've partnered, for a small amount of you, the relationship gets better. You might have gone through a rough patch and there's a meeting of the minds. I'm going to say for everyone watching any of these soul stories, I definitely feel there's something about a new relationship coming in. That keeps screaming. And even with the Eight of Wands here, Ace of Wands and then Eight of Wands, completion. You've completed being alone or on your own. A lot of you, starseed connection, other work. When I see that card, it just reminds me of home. And look what we've got on the bottom, domestic harmony. So if you're wanting a relationship, the good stuff coming to you is definitely a love partnership where there's a lot of harmony, you live together. Some of you could get engaged, get married. I definitely feel, wow, look at that, abundance. And let's just cap this at the top. New beginnings, and I also feel synchronicity. Ooh, you might meet through music. Wow, okay. For some of you, compassion at the bottom. This could be for some of you a new beginning with someone. For others of you, music brings you together, or you're very musical, or you guys are music together. I feel the new beginning in your life is creating, okay, what do they want you to know? They want you to connect more to timing and synchronicity. Stop worrying about, you have some deadlines, some of are self-imposed deadlines, some are deadlines with other people. But where you can, Spirit wants you to move more into divine right timing and not, because you're about to meet someone that's very fortuitous. That's the word they're saying. A fortunate connection. This could be personal, individual, romantic. It could also be business. For some of you, it is a combination. This has been coming up and it moves your work further. So you're getting an activation right now. Didn't I see activation somewhere? Because I'm hearing activation. There's activation. You're getting activated. You're activating again in your life. I'm getting, by this reading, you are in the activation phase. If you're drawn to this soul story, the next story for you coming in to live out is activation. And that's things moving much more quickly, much more connection, more abundance. You're going to be going places to hear music. I feel some of you is involved in music and also a play. I'm just getting a lot with art, music, creativity. Okay, I'm going to have to put the cards over there because, a lot of cards wanted to come out for you. So I listened to that. All right, let's see what we want with the tarot. I heard Todd, Angelina, Angelique, Angie, A name, Annie. A lot of people partnering up in this group. A lot of connection, a lot of help, supportive relationships, cheering each other on. There we go, look at that. The wheel and a new beginning. Now, I got to tell you, some of this is a completion in an old partnership and a new partnership is coming in. You've got the Ten of Cups. Now, some of you might say, oh, Michele doesn't do the same reading. I pretty much do the same layouts, but not always. It depends how my guides move me, spirit moves me. It depends what's coming in for your story. And your story is about destined change. Okay, what is this about? Oh, you're not going to be able to share everything that's changing in your life with others. So you're also learning to not say things until you get the message that the time is right. Okay, so some of you may overshare, or in the past you did, and this doesn't say you have to keep things or lie, but there is something with these steps here, and I feel like you're being helped, I heard psychically, but also spiritually from the spirit realm, is that your faith was tested, your trust in yourself, your higher self, God, all that is, and you're coming out of something. And due to this coming out, you have a renewed faith. This renewed faith is giving you some kind of a different energetic focus. Yeah, the Judgment. So what you don't see coming is some kind of blessing for past efforts. That's very karmic. With Libra there, it could happen to do with money, a job offer, legal dealings. For a lot of you, it does have to do with relationship. I just heard one little thing, what you don't, good stuff is, those of you that are dissolving a relationship, partnership, it might have been contention, it's going to end up being okay. Yeah, you're going to get the emotional bliss that you deserve, that you want. That's some of the good stuff that you don't see. And I don't know, that emotional bliss could be in your everyday living, your life. That could be through a partnership. Let's put that there. That changes your world. So you are at this new beginnings, okay? You are at this new beginning, and there's much more emotional connection within yourself. And because of that, you're experiencing much more connection with others, and that's also drawing in a person that is much more emotionally connected. Okay, so kind of as above is so below, as within is as without. I get this almost like as Ace of Cups with this Neptune, this vision of love, this vision of abundance, we've got abundance here, bountifulness, fruitfulness. This vision that you've had is starting to manifest. And some of you have already seen the seeds or fruits of that manifestation. And this reading, Spirit is saying, is just a confirmation. And also, okay, let me ask this. Don't rush to conclusions. Don't rush to make something less ambiguous. Let things play out more. Okay? Let things play out more. What have you got? Movement, trust, and partnership. Trust and partnership with the Roonies. Okay, what's next? Light on abundance. Trust that you're going in the right direction. So the good stuff coming for you is positive, is movement. Some of you may have a horse or do horseback riding. There's a connection with animal beings, a very strong connection. You might have to change something with the horse, their food, or when you feed them, or something with their diet. Some kind of change. Now that could be also for you, but I'm getting it through. Look at that Wunjo. Harmony, these two come out. So this is joy, harmony. This is harmonious relationships. This is more fulfillment in your work. This is part of the good stuff coming to you, more fulfillment in your work. Let's put that there. So things are moving in a way that's much more fulfilling. Wunjo, 10 of Cups. Joy, harmony, emotional fulfillment, emotionally fulfilling relationships. For many, there's an you have a relationship coming in. If you're not partnered, there is a relationship coming in, and it's destiny, because you've got 20 there. You've got Judgment. Mars energy, the disruption. Wow, Sawillo. Victory energy up. So this could be anything. Good stuff coming to you is better health, sleeping better, more energy, more vitality, pep in your step, more passion, passion and purpose, more inspiration, moving into inspired action, doing more work that you love, getting a payoff. A lot of you are going to get some kudos, like clap, appreciation. Wow, cool, props. This is great that you did this. You took this chance. A lot of you are taking some kind of chance in your life and it's paying off. It's putting you in a new direction that's much more emotionally rewarding, emotionally fulfilling, financially rewarding, financially fulfilling. You're going for not just financial fulfillment, but emotional fulfillment, life fulfillment, more conscious living, more fulfilled living. And because of whatever you've been doing or put in, the energy, the time, the focus, whatever the inner work, whatever you've done in the past, now this is about to come forward, this much more harmonized, fulfilled living. Okay, let's get a Astro Dice here. Message for soul story number 4. Pisces. Wow, you got Neptune and you've got the moon here. So you have Mercury. You see that? Mercury in Pisces, so the mind, in the 3rd house. Communicate your needs and wants. Communicate your vision. Speak your vision. Speak what you see. This is also about gathering with others that have a similar vision. I'd heard voice it. They have a similar voice. You're coming together musically. Now, this could be sonically. This could be through sound and tone, resonance, vibration, the energy of soulmates, kindred spirits, kindred souls. You're opening up for a lot. You know what? You're going to be doing a lot of events, or you're doing them, or your retreats or seminars or work, or you're going to this. Maybe I'm hearing a yoga retreat. I'm seeing something musical. I don't know if it's a concert or you're dancing, DJ, a retreat. I don't know, yoga, movement. It's like your world is opening up. That's the good stuff. Things are opening up for more abundance, increase, appreciation. You're going to be appreciated. You're going to have a strong connection with someone that really appreciates you. All right, Soul Light, your Soul Insights mantra, look at this, just opening up. I open up to the fullness of life and I allow the increase of love, abundance, and prosperity in my life. That's it, Radiant Soul Light. Well, I hope to see you in another reading. Continue to shine bright.